My name is Rachel Thompson, and I'm the board president, and this is the first time I've been able to publicly say it when there's an actual, real museum. I've been saying it for 14 years, and it really feels good to be able to say it and actually have something that's open and available for the public. So 14 years ago, Kidzeum started, and it's finally here. And the reason why it happened was because the Springfield community is supporting us. Anyone from Cafe Moxo, who provided food, and Buzz Bomb, who sponsored an event, the Realtor Group with George Jingus, WNNS, who's providing the stage today, the City of Springfield, the Alderman, St. John's Children's Hospital. There's been so many supporters. We've even had children that have given up their birthday party money. There's a little girl named Miley Price who drew artwork for almost 2 months and sold it to all her friends and families and contributed $250 to Kidzeum. So it's a beautiful story, and she does deserve her. In fact, in our gift shop, there are some samples of her artwork, and we encourage everybody to get involved. But we have 3 primary sponsors that, if it weren't for them, Kidzeum would have never have happened. And we pitched to St. John's Children's Hospital in 2008, and they said, find a location, and we're in. Their mission matches ours. It's a very symbiotic relationship where we're trying to teach kids to be healthy adults eventually. So everything in our children's museum has a relevant content and that will teach kids not only about themselves, but their community and how to be good stewards of their earth. So hopefully today at 10:30 when we open the doors, all of you guys can go in and experience that. But it's with great pleasure that I introduce Dr. Chuck LaCour, the CEO of St. John's Children's Hospital.
Thank you, Rachel. On behalf of the 3,000 colleagues at St. John's, the Hospital Sisters of St. Francis, and our board of directors, we just want to congratulate you, the Kidzeum board, and the Kidzeum staff for the grand opening of Kidzeum today. One of our Franciscan core values at St. John's is joy, and it was really our honor to work with you to make this possible and to bring the joy of Kidzeum to our kids in our community. So again, I want to congratulate you. Thank you all, and enjoy Kidzeum today.
Thank you very much. As I see some purple shirts going around, if you see somebody in a purple shirt, they're volunteering their time, they're board members, they're our fantastic staff. So please congratulate them because they worked very hard the last couple months to get this museum ready. And after St. John's came on board and supported us, as the fundraising still continued, we did a grassroots campaign to try to get an opportunity to get a little piece of the pie of the capital budget that was existed in 2009. So after labor unions, friends, families, people who truly believed in Kidzeum called repetitively to Representative Rich Brower's office, and thanks to everybody who did that because he saw the merit and the support that Kidzeum had, and he was able to earmark $1 million from the state of Illinois to support Kidzeum, and for that we will be forever grateful. I remember when he gave the call, I was actually we were having dinner with my family, and it about took my breath away because I didn't expect. I thought we'd get some, but I didn't expect to get $1 million, and because of that momentum, we were able to continue on and get to the end line. So I'd like to introduce former Representative Rich Brower.
Thank you. Well, thank you. It really is an honor to be here today, but make no mistake about it, we're here for one reason, and that's because the group that Rachel put together, her and all her volunteers. So let's give them a big round. Someone told me a long time ago, and it stuck with me, that children were 25% of our population and 100% of our future. In my future, there's my daughter back there, Whitney and Jared, but their future is that little kid's on his shoulders, and that's my grandson, Camden. Can you wave, Camden? He's a little shy like his grandfather. But it's interesting because you never know what little spark is going to take that young child and make them become the next veterinarian, to make them become the next pediatrician, to make them become whatever they want to be. And so because of that, again, I want to thank you and everything that we have here today, and especially the people that donated the money. Without them, we couldn't have done it. Thank you.
So we secured the state funding, and then as we continued, we learned that we were going to have this historic building. This building was built in 1882, and if it weren't for the opportunity of TIF funding, we never would have been able to readapt this space into a modern, cutting-edge learning facility for children. So I have a very big and special thank you to the City of Springfield, to all the aldermen. Aldermen, raise your hand. I think I saw there's Turner, Donnellan, Senor. We've got everybody here, a few of them. Thank you so much for supporting us. Thank you for that yes vote. It meant the world to us. And because of the City of Springfield's support, we were able to have a citywide naming contest for our Active Alex, who's our 3-story, 40-foot tall child that you can climb through and in and around to learn about all the body systems. There's not one of this kind anywhere in the world. And we owe that in the name of Active Alex to the City of Springfield. So with that, I'd like the honor of introducing Mayor Langfelder.
Awesome job. Good morning, everybody. This is a great day for Springfield, and like any of this magnitude, it takes a champion. And so, of course, with the donors, the board members, the volunteers, but a special thanks and gratitude for Rachel Thompson for her perseverance and really getting us to this point. And thank you, Rachel. We can't thank you enough for this great gift to Springfield. And the council members really understand the true strength of Springfield is our people. And it was pointed out with St. John's HSHS, we have a great medical community. And as partners with regards to the historic site, the state of Illinois, the small business owners, the heartbeat of our economy. But really it's about helping the youth of our community for the future, and that's what this is all about. It's all about our children. The Kidzeum really fills that special gap that we needed downtown and adds another level of interest for Springfield. So we thank DSI, and I know on behalf of Alderman Proctor, this is in his ward, he's really enthusiastic, especially having 2 young ones. But I have to give a special shout out to my brother Joey. He's been on the board since the Children's Museum, which was over at the Hub Clothers, which now is going to be a microbrewery. So it's gone that whole dynamic. But it really shows how Springfield, the changing dynamic of downtown, that's the heart of any community. And it's a special thanks to all of you that make this possible. And that's what's going to make it a success. And eventually we will move those trains to 10th Street. So I hope you all have a great day and enjoy the Kidzeum.
Well, I could actually go on and on and on all the people that we really need to thank you, but because we really want the kids to get inside, please know from the bottom of our heart that any of you that has contributed, whether it be in kind or monetary or your volunteer hours or just shared Facebook posts and got people excited about it, we really appreciate it, and we could not have done this without you. I also want to thank our board of directors. They were my sounding board. They helped, they dug in, they did what they need to. They were here vacuuming, anything that needed to be done, they have done it, and I could not have done it without you, and thank you so very much. I also want to thank my family, my husband Mike. He has been my rock throughout this, and I love him dearly, and I think my kids are here somewhere, maybe sleeping. They'll be here eventually to help out, and they've been through this with me. They know how to do mail merging. They have stuffed envelopes. They've painted murals. They've done it all, and it kind of is a testament that it took kids to do this. And they even picked out the name, and there's a sneezing exhibit that they got to pick out the snotty sound, and then we have an interactive intestine that you can crawl through, and actually when you leave you get flatulated, and they were able to pick out that sound, which is actually a very challenging task when you have 250 sounds to choose from, but I think we picked the right one. And please We're going to have a ribbon cutting. If you're with the city, or if you're a board member or a staff member, or Lisa with DSI, we need you in the photo opportunity. And thank you for coming, and please, please have a great time, and thank you for sharing our very special day. Oh my gosh, hold on. So there was a vision, obviously, and we've seen it to come to life. But now that that vision's here, we need to run and operate it. And we have a rock star executive director. We recruited her from Cedar Rapids, Iowa. She was the assistant director for the Czech and Slavic Museum, which is a national museum. She has a wealth of knowledge and skill sets that's going to take Kidzeum to the next level. And I want to introduce Leah Wilson. And if she calls, please answer. She's going to need a lot of support and unfortunately a little fundraising, but she's the lady that's going to make this fantastic. So let me please introduce Leah Wilson.
I'm going to pass my phone around. Y'all put your phone numbers in there so I can get a hold of you. So great to see all of you. Are you ready to open this museum? Hey. It's been a long time coming, mostly for the board of directors. I stepped in just at the last minute to help get the doors open, but I can't tell you how excited we are to see all of your smiling faces today, especially the young ones in the audience. So thank you so much for turning out today. We hope to offer you a lot of really fun activities every day that we're open for a long, long time. So thanks so much for coming out.